Don't angry me.
जो मैं बोलता हूँ वो मैं करता हूँ और जो मैं नहीं बोलता वो मैं डेफिनेटली करता हूँ।
एक बार जब मैंने कमिटमेंट कर दिया फिर मैं अपने आप की भी नहीं सुनता।
आवाज नीचे।
Good morning, Namaste, Sat Shri Akal, Adab.
We are at Ma'am's tuition. Time is 6 o'clock. And today we are going to discuss about movies. Firstly, I would like to ask my friends to introduce themselves.
Myself Milind Singh.
Hello, this is Prakhar.
Myself Harsh.
Myself Ruchi.
Hi, this is Saranshi Dugal.
Hello, this is Saloni Madan.
Myself Dharvi Madan.
Good morning, my name is Khushi Singh.
My name is Parul.
This is Shivani Singh.
Hello, it's Kashish.
Myself Minku Jain. And I am Hardik Modi. Movies have become an important part of our life. We watch movies for enjoyment and some movies are for inspiration. First, I would like to ask Milind which genre he likes.
I like sports movies very much because they teach us the lesson of being of having self-confidence in us. They teach us how to work in a whole team. Like in Chak De India also, when the players were of different states and they were not ready to play with themselves, with the whole team, and by the end they learned how to work in a team and they won the tournament. In Lagan also, the people who were fighting against the Britishers, they worked as a whole team without any discrimination and they won against the Britishers.
I want to ask you, Milind, that don't you think there are sometimes controversies in sports movies? Like for example, Bhag Meka Bhag. We say that it's the whole life story of Mika, but don't you think that some things are changed and some things are more exaggerated?
Yes, some things are changed because if they don't change the theme of the movie or some story, the viewers will not find any interest in them. And it is necessary also because if anyone knows the life of Milkha Singh and he does not find any change in the movie, then the interest goes.
So why, I want to ask that, why in our country the sports movies are becoming less than the other movies of different genres? Don't you think the people don't like them?
It depends also on the theme that they are based. Like Chak De India, it was liked by everyone. I don't think that anyone dislikes it because the theme and the way it was presented before everyone, it was very fascinating.
Thank you, Milind, for sharing your views. Now I would move to Hardik. This is genre of movies.
My favorite genre of movie is action. Basically, one like action because it has got thrill and entertainment. It gives us a hero which we can glorify. Also, it rarely gives any inspiration. Only it shows that goodness is always better than bad people. But it has a bad effect that children try to imitate the heroes and which cause many cases in which children die.
But action movies also have violence, and we cannot say children also learn violence from them.
Yes, that I was saying that children learn violence and they try to imitate them. That's why
So that's a very big negative effect. You cannot just take it as a very small one. As you can see that today in our school, as you can see that in our school only, small children are fighting like junglis, holding one's collar and all that.
but I can't help it. It is true that action movies teach small children to fight with each other.
Because there is a quite softer mold and they can easily be influenced by whatever fantastic they watch or whatever evil things, and they are not able to discriminate between good and bad. And what they feel, that the hero has been glorified by doing indulging in certain action things, and therefore he tries to imitate the same. And we can't really help it, Dharvi, because if we talk about other movies as well, there are plenty of things scattered all around the plot of the story, and definitely we can pick up the best things or the worst one as a mental attitude goes thing towards things.
And it's not the directors or the producers' fault. It is clearly written on the form, the registration of the movie form, that the movie, the particular action movie should be watched under parent guidance by the children. So it's their fault that that the parents allow them to watch the movies themselves and don't stop them from imitating those things. It's not the directors or the producers.
And these things are not done under the nose of parents, so even parents can't be laid fault against. The children do this only when they are uncared for, or when they are in secrecy they do it.
But they should be guided also so that they don't imitate.
Of course, yes, this is the duty of the parent, that he should or she should let the child know that this is a fictitious thing and it has been done not by the hero himself but by the stunt men, because there are only a few ones who are physically capable enough to carry out such things. So he or she should not be made to believe that these things are done by that particular hero whom he holds in high esteem.
Now I would like to ask you a question. I like reality-based movies the most. They are basically the movies which give us a clear picture about what really happened, about the real incident which took in the past in a person's life or in a place. They are a source of inspiration and motivation for us. They give us courage not only to fight for truth but also to stand for the good side. They give us the courage to fight against the challenges we face in daily life and not to lose confidence when stranded in a very difficult situation. For example, if we take an example like the attacks of 26/11 or Black Friday, they exactly tell us what really happened at the time of incident and remove superstitions of people about that there were many stories, but about what really happened.
I want to add that if you have read the newspaper, when the attacks of 26/11 is releasing, it is not released in Bombay because the many charities don't like that because they think that the movie is going to disrespect their, because if they have lost anyone in that incident, don't you think they produce a very bad effect on them?
No, I don't think it produced any bad effect because they showed the reality which the people wanted. They wanted to know that at the time of blast what really happened, and they got it. So I don't think it will harm any person's mentality.
But Minkush, don't you think that many cases are filed against the reality-based movies which are being produced on a personal life or race?
Yes,
Change some of the stories, or they show something contradicting to the real thing.
yes, it depends on person to person about how they take the movie. If they take the movie as a serious one about if they connect the movie to themselves, then they think that it is not good.
Shivani, would you like to cite one
And they
more?
have to change some of the stories for people enjoyment. If they take all the movies as the whole same of the person's life,
In
then
reality, there is no enjoyment or there is no comedy. In reality, real thing is real. You can't say that for a movie you have to change the scenes or this. Reality should be reality. It should not be different from what it was.
almost all the movie is same. Only some parts and only in very some.
That would be a cheating on
we can't really be expected to imitate all things blindly, because a little bit of sprinkling of fantasy and humor plus the fanciful things are to be added to that to make it more fascinating. Because if it happens to be a real naked picture of what actually happened, there are many people who would love it for the sake of realism, but there will be still many who would hold such things in repulsion.
Ma'am, some people don't want their reality to be placed in front of the whole world. So what about them? And like Jessica was skin, we don't know that whether she wanted to place the reality in front of the whole world or not, and directors have made a movie. So is that right?
No,
The family supported that. That's only the director.
it's only by the consent.
The movie is made, and then first confirm it with everybody that they have no problem with the movie being
It's
made.
only by the consent of the people involved that it can be picturized. Let's move on to the next genre of movies.
I would like to ask.
Kashish.
The genre of the movies which is most liked by me is revenge. It is mostly full with suspense and thrills. Revenge is today one of our primal instincts. None of us follows today the dictum of Gandhiji that if one slaps on a cheek, the other one should be offered first. Today we like the revenge-based movies in which there is full suspense and thrills.
Can you cite one
Today
example?
Today movies like in which there is turning to the other cheek are quite less interesting for the youth than the movies in which the hero stabs through the cheek of the villain. It is just full of suspense and thrills, and that's why I like it. For example, there are many movies in the Hollywood as well as Bollywood. For example, in Hollywood, there are Mad Max. It's a movie in which there is a very esteemed policeman. He turns just a mad person when his wife and baby are killed in a murder case. That's why he just takes the oath to take the revenge, and at last he has.
But I would like to ask that revenge movies more than thrill teaches people bad lesson. They teaches people to
Revenge
take
movies
lessons.
are not for those who want to take inspiration from the movies. Revenge movies don't give any inspiration. They only entertain us.
I would like to say, but then also it's a negative aspect of the revenge movies.
Can't we say we are glorifying crime that way? That we should take law and order in our own hands rather than depending on police.
We should always take a revenge. It shows that one. And for a whole society, it's a movie, and everybody would watch, and everybody won't think like that. Revenge is not good and thing. Some people are there that would take this movie as a positive.
So that's their mentality, no? It's not the fault of.
So don't you think these type of movies should be produced less?
Yes, they should be produced less. The violent scenes should be not as much high as the movie in Bollywood, that is Agnipath. There are, numerous scenes where there is blood and gore. So these types of things can be stopped, but a little suspense should be added to the movie. Otherwise,
Suspense is okay, but then also the main thing.
They also teach us that we should always punish those who try to do something bad. Like in all the revenge movies, the villain always tries to do something bad to the hero or his family. Then the hero takes the revenge. That is not like you are saying that it will cause a bad effect. They try to show that good always wins over the evil.
That's okay, the instinct is a perfect one, but the picturization of crime on the screen definitely inculcates that sorts of brutality in our hearts as well, and that is what should be avoided. And even in the dramas of Shakespeare and even previous to those scenes which showed high bloodshed on the screen or stage, they were violated, or means they were actually refused by public, because most of the people are of softer mold and they can't really bear this much of violence going on the screen. But yes, we can have an excuse over here that the people have different sorts of moods, and every picture describes or depicts one mood, and it's totally up to us whether we keep our eyes open and listen things, or learn things which are good enough for us to be learned, or avoid them if we feel that they are the wrong ones. It all depends on our penetrating judgment. Next.
I would like to say something about religious movies. Religion is a backbone of our country, or of our society. Nothing could be done without religion. So there are a lot of movies being picturized on religion. For example, Oh My God and many other religious movies. They teach us how to respect God, or how to do offerings to people, and how to help each other. For the main theme of religion is to be human and promote humanity, and these movies especially teaches that.
But don't you think that in some religious movies the Hindus and the Muslims are at war, and that those movies are the real piece of India and Pakistan?
Those movies are picturized to show that how in reality religion is taken. For example, now also there are laws in between Hindu and Muslims that their religion is best or their religion is better. You know that we have read so much in newspaper. So only the movies just picturizing it, and we all know that it's more than what is shown in movie. It is more brutal.
Don't you
But-
think
That is like, if we are making that difference very big by showing them on television.
On television it is shown on a less degree of violence.
No less degree of violence, but you can say it like this, that it happens in real, but why to show it in movies?
Just to show the whole public, not whole the public is involved in the riot, but they want to show that this happens when a riot happens, and how so many people die on the road, and so many lives are disturbed, and how much the effect is on the country and its economic life.
Don't
But-
you think that they touch the soft corners of the minority, especially the Hindus?
Obviously, they touch the corner of our heart, and they're produced with some care so that it doesn't harm anyone's heart. Okay?
Like in movie Kaiboshi, the Hindus burned the houses of the Muslims, and there was a brutal killing bodies.
Yeah, obviously it was a reality. In reality it happens, and especially in this part of our country, in northern part of our country, where Hindu and Muslims both live together.
But
Yeah, it happens, but it's not right, na? That would be
In
like,
reality it's not right, so how can we say if it is not right in reality only, then how can movies be...
it's happening in reality.
Yeah.
It happens, but why to show it in movies? It would be like as if to,
So won't you want to know how it happens?
yeah, it's not the matter that I'm talking about. The thing I'm
The
talking
thing-
I think we're coming to the same point again. Why to show those things on the screen? Do we want to learn bad things?
that would be
Then
like
again the
किसी चीज़
answer
को
would
बढ़ावा
be,
देना. If there
no,
are
we are not promoting crime, we are not promoting riots on the basis of religion by showing all this on the screen.
But
We
this is
are,
shown to teach those people that because of their speaking out on the street like this destruction is there.
but by seeing these movies, people's our religious feelings are hurt, because in movies it is directed. It is not every scene is real in religious matters. It is directed, but in present, when people see it, they are hurt, and it may cause in real riots. And
yeah, but this danger lies about every facet of movie. This danger is the same over here.
I would like to say that an open-minded person could not be hurt anyway in the with this type of religion movie. An orthodox person or
cure your soul and you won't fight on it again.
There's one term in literature which is known as catharsis, and it means that there are certain passions and emotions which keep lying locked up in our hearts, but when we see those things picturized on the screen, then we are totally moved, and those things which we had been keeping locked up in our hearts, they get an outlet that way. So it is just a way to restore to the mental health, the emotional health. Okay, so catharsis is an important function which every artwork does, and these movies serve the same role, that we might be harboring certain grudges against other religions, or it's not the danger that we would be provoked to do the same. It is all the more likely that if we are sensible creatures, if we do understand what is being portrayed and with what motive, maybe we are cured of that emotional grudge forever. So that is the healthy purpose, and we should look to that.
And the other aspect of religious movies is they show us the reality that is being done on the name of religion by a number of people. For example, Nirmal Baba and other things. They show that how much corruption is there in the name of religion, how people are exploited, women are being exploited. So what do you have to say on that? Is it a positive aspect?
No, it is not. In reality, they take crores and crores of rupees for just this piece of acting drama.
Sermonizing. Yeah.
But don't you think it happens in jail? We have read so many newspapers telling about so many babas and the babies type things.
But Kashish, by seeing those movies or those scenes, many women's lives are saved by seeing that. You can't only take that they are earning money by that picturizing that scene. It also saves.
Obviously, from every movie they are earning money. So that's not the point.
No, what
But-
Milind says is also right, that by looking at those things, we do come to know what dangers we can be exposed to in certain situations by the hand of such people who are held in high religious esteem. So it can work as a safeguard also.
They teaches us that God is always with us, and it is not in temples like God to see great.
So that is what the positive note lies in, oh my God.
In the religion, they tell us that we should follow religion, but it should be followed by us only, not by other saints or in temples or anything. If we want to really do something for the God, then we should help each other. Give some charity, help some poor people by educating them. That would be a big humanity, and that is what religion is for.
Yeah, rather than offering our resources and our hard-earned money at the altar of those idols which are the stony ones, and which are the breathing ones, the throbbing hearts of poor people and all. Why don't we go to help them? So this was the positive note lying in the movie.
But in the movie, oh my God, if they say that the Babas and these people are corrupted, then why it was banned somewhere? Because it hurt many people.
No, it's on the mentality. Maybe some people would think that they don't want to see the movie and they objected. Obviously, when there is the name of religion or God, obviously there are some views that don't know, we can't see any movie based on the God and thing. It happens that some have some have a different esteem for the God, and like you would have a different opinion about religion and God, and he would be having something different. So if it is banned, then it's the mentality of the people living there.
It is just
Thank you, Dean. Now we guys would like to take a break and we would be shortly coming back. So friends, to watch us see part